I doing this? Our heart is pumping like crazy.
I'm actually pretty dizzy.
We need to descend quite quickly because Flo's not feeling too good. Hello guys and welcome back to a new vlog. We are not in Quito anymore, surprise! We wanted to see more of Quito but the weather didn't allow it. So we traveled further south to Machachi, I think it's called Machachi where we are. And what we're gonna do today is climb the Cotopaxi. Okay, not completely, because Cotopaxi is 6,000 meters high. We're not gonna do that, but we're gonna climb up to 4,900 meters and do a nice tour through the Cotopaxi National Park.
We just had a delicious breakfast at a hotel, Casa Sakiba, here in Machachi, and we already had some coca tea. Yes, it's made from the same leaf that is used to make cocaine, but it's obviously way less concentrated and it helps with altitude sickness, headache, dizziness, the cold and all kinds of good stuff. And we also have some for the tour in case we get altitude sick. And now we just came to the main street here in Machachi and we have to wait for some taxi to arrive. We didn't call one, so we're just gonna wait here until one passes by. And our first stop is going to be El Timbo here in Machachi, and from there on we're going to take a bus to the main entrance of Cotopaxi.
The taxi driver just dropped us off at a random street. I think it's the main street, the Panamericana, and he said we should take any bus south. No idea. Schnell! Nein. Wie nein? I just got the front seat next to the driver. That is so cool. I have the best view. Okay, so we're now at the Panamericana and over there's the entrance to Cotopaxi National Park. We need to cross the bridge now.
So we were dropped off at this street right here. I'm pretty sure you can take any bus that goes south. The bus ride itself took around 20-30 minutes. And now we gotta go look for a guide. Because if you want to visit Cotopaxi, damn it's loud here, let's move on. If you want to visit Cotopaxi, you can either rent a car and go by yourself, or have a guide that drives the car and walks up Cotopaxi with you, which is what we are gonna do. So now let's go and find a guide. I'm already out of breath.
Me too!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is where you get the guide at Servicio Guías, Guide Services. So now let's go and find one who speaks English, because our Spanish is not very good.
Careful.
Let's see.
Oops.
Hola chicos,
Buenos días.
buenos días, bienvenidos.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, gracias.
Hola.
Hola.
Necesitamos un guía.
¿Un guía?
Guía, sí.
Ok. De momento nosotros nos encontramos en este sitio
Ajá.
y de aquí
We found the tour guide and the car. This is it.
Hola.
¿Habla
Hola.
inglés?
No, yes, the guy
Ajá.
is the 10 minutes y es otro car.
Ah, okay.
Yes, no problem.
Okay. So we just arrived at the actual entrance of Cotopaxi National Park, and we already paid $50 for a guide, and our host in the hotel told us that it should cost between $40 to $50, so we paid the maximum price. They initially asked for $60, but we were able to negotiate them down a bit, and now we're waiting for the guide. We explicitly asked for an English-speaking guide, as we told you before. So far it doesn't look too good in regards of the English-speaking guide and the weather. Pretty cloudy, pretty rainy. We're gonna do the tour anyways, so now let's just hope the guide actually speaks at least a little bit of English. So we now have two guides who speak a little bit of English, and as we speak a little bit of Spanish as well, I think we're gonna be fine. One guide's gonna be the driver and one guide will walk with us to the Refugio. The first part is driving with a four-wheel drive. I think we're gonna drive up to an elevation of 4,600, 700 or something, and then the last 200 meters we're gonna walk up, hike up. Let's see how it goes.
We just made a quick stop at a lava field where we could see some lava and big stones which were from the last eruption of Cotopaxi in 1877, I think. Yeah, that was the last big eruption, and it destroyed the whole city of Latacunga. And the other last eruption was 2015, I think, but there was no lava, only some stones, rocks and
Evaporating
water. Evaporating water?
Yeah, evaporating.
Okay.
The water evaporated, and then so it was not a real eruption.
It was like a baby eruption, or
yeah, that was when Cotopaxi was last active.
Ah, okay. So it's definitely.
So I think it just like steamed. The
yeah,
volcano,
maybe.
So
it's definitely an active volcano here. So it's a bit dangerous, I guess. But I think they know when it's really active.
yeah,
And
they're
it won't.
constantly monitoring it.
Yeah. So it won't erupt today, I guess.
Yeah, I hope so. And guys, practice your Spanish before coming here. It's definitely an advantage to speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah. To be honest, at the moment I'm asking myself, why am I doing this? Sometimes when traveling you do things and you're not even sure why. Just why? Because it's a torture.
Okay, we arrived at the parking lot. It is super freaking cold. Now we're gonna start walking. We're at 4,500 meters right now. Gonna walk up to 4,800. Oh, let's do this. I'm already exhausted.
Guys, we switched to the GoPro because it's super foggy and the other camera would get wet, so in case you're wondering why the quality has changed. Our heart is pumping like crazy. We've never been on an altitude like this before.
And we literally just started.
We just started. It's... oh my god, you can see Cotopaxi. It's just cleared up a bit. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. Can you see the snow up there? Wow! Yeah guys, don't know if we can do it, to be honest. And Flo has asthma, so I'm not sure if this affects his ability to climb high mountains.
So we can either walk this way straight up to the Refugio, or we can walk the zigzag way, which is going to be more easy. Sí.
Zigzag.
Sí.
Okay, continuo.
Sí.
Sí. Zigzag. You can climb Cotopaxi, like the whole until the peak. It is almost 6,000 meters high, but you have to do a 2-day tour, I think, and we're not well equipped for that. And also we never did mountain climbing in a high altitude, so definitely not a good idea for us to do it.
I think the faster we walk, the more exhausting. so we're just gonna take it easy. Jesus Cristo. But what a view. Oh wow, can you see it? There's Cotopaxi. You can't see it really well, but you can see it a bit. Let's continue. So we only made it 25% of the way so far. My legs are super heavy. The air is getting thinner by the minute, by the second. My heart is racing. It's actually super exhausting, and I'm really not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish this.
I think Flo has a hard time climbing the mountain. For me it's not too bad, it's hard, but not too bad. But I think Flo is hard as something like crazy. So let's see if we can end this hike. I'm not gonna do it without him for sure. Should we continue? He's pushing. He doesn't want to give up. Wow, look at this. We almost made it. The Refugio, oh my god, Refugio is right there. So we're almost there.
And I still need a break.
He still needs a break. Vámonos. We made it, guys. 4,864 meters.
Or 15,953 feet. Our
Yes.
personal record, never been higher.
Yes, never been higher.
Crazy.
It's a wonderful challenge.
Yeah. Oh. Pretty damn exhausted. Time to get some hot
Drinks.
chocolate or something. Something hot to drink and some more coca tea. I was actually close to giving up this time. I'm serious. This close. That was pretty hard, and it still is. I'm feeling a bit dizzy here, up in the mountain. I don't know, I really feel the lack of oxygen. But I pushed through, we pushed through.
And I mean, you have asthma, so
Yeah.
maybe it's even harder for you.
We pushed through, now we're here, we made it. Not gonna spend too much time here in the Refugio. Gonna drink a hot chocolate, some coca tea.
We got a hot chocolate.
And then back down to more oxygen.
You look so done.
I'm actually pretty dizzy.
To be honest, guys, there's not much to see here at the Refugio because the clouds are now covering the peak of Cotopaxi, and yeah, I don't know. So I think it's just more about the challenge and that you made it, but there's not much to see here.
Despite having asked our guide to take the same way back, which is the zigzag way, she decided to take this one. I mean, on the one hand it's much faster because we're going straight down, but it's also much more steep. But I think, honestly, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad. And we will be much faster. Took
Yeah.
us 1 hour to get up here, and I think way less to get down there. Let's check the time, 12:05.
We need to descend quite quickly because Flo's not feeling too good, and I think it will get better at lower altitude. Yeah. The way back took us 20 minutes, so it's definitely shorter. What do I want to say now?
I'm super exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Now it starts to rain a bit.
Yeah, luckily we're at the car. Perfect timing. There it is, covered in clouds. Whew. We did it.
There's a fox on the street. I've never seen a fox in my life. He looks cute. Oh. Oh, there's another one. After climbing Cotopaxi, we now stopped at a lagoon, which is only 1 meter deep. Not sure what this is about here. I think you can watch birds. I don't know.
You can also walk around the lagoon. It's around 2 kilometers long.
I'm not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do it.
And it starts to rain right now.
It's starting to rain. And I'm still super exhausted. I'm feeling quite dizzy. Not too well. I don't want to spend too much time here, to be honest.
These, the flowers?
After leaving Cotopaxi National Park, the only thing we did was take the bus back to Machachi and walk back to our accommodation. We didn't take a taxi this time because it was only like 700 meters where the bus dropped us off. Was the tour worth it? Was the tour worth $70 including transportation? Well, in our opinion, not really, but mainly because it was super cloudy and we couldn't see Cotopaxi. Only for like 10 minutes we were able to see the peak, and then not even like the whole volcano, but just a small part of it. So I would say if the weather's not good, don't do it. It's not worth it. The only thing you do is walk up, walk back down for basically nothing. But if the weather is good, I can imagine it's a beautiful scenery with the volcano in the national park, then I would definitely recommend it. But if the weather is like it was today for us, well, $70 is a bit much for not seeing anything basically. Tomorrow we're leaving Machachi, not sure where we're going yet. Stay tuned to find out. We will see you in the next one.